Demoman. The drunken explosive expert has a lot of different types of players who play him in TF2, largely in part due to the wide range of weapons that a Demoman has and the crazy amount of utility he can use. I want to go over some of the types of players for you today, and you can let me know which one you think you fit in. The first type of Demoman is the Pipe Jesus. These guys never miss a pipe in their life. They've practiced demos so much that they literally never miss with their grenade launcher. These guys are amazing to have on your team, but not so amazing to play against, as you can imagine. But it is absolutely crazy to watch these guys play. Like, how do they do what they do? I strive to one day be as good as these guys at the game. One day soon. Number 2 is the Sticky Spammer. These guys might not be the best at the actual game, however, they've mastered the art of spamming mouse 1 to throw out as many stickies as humanly possible and hit some of them. See, they're really good at sending out a lot of sticky bombs, not so great at placing them. However, it does make it feel unsafe to move around whenever you're in a room with them, since there's stickies literally everywhere, and to be honest, you never know when they're going to actually explode them. I feel like I've heard people say these guys have no skill, but if they are a spammer and they do place their stickies well, regardless of that, then they're actually quite a good player. Like, the placement is really important. The third type of Demoman player seems to be one of the most popular, the Demo Knights. Those guys you see who only run around with a sword and shield and charge from ages away to take your head off. It's really fun. I've been playing Demo Knight a lot more recently. In fact, even my last video was about playing Demo Knight, so go and watch that if you haven't seen it already. But before I made that video, I've kind of felt like every time I played Demo Knight, it either went really, really well, and I get loads of kills and get a really good kill streak and feel amazing, or it goes absolutely horribly, and I just can't kill anyone. I've been working on it though. I'm definitely getting better, but I'm still a way off. Now, Hybrid Knights are like Demo Knights, but these guys carry around a grenade launcher still, so they have a shield, a sword, and a grenade launcher. Now, this is good because if you join a server where Demo Knight isn't really working out for you, you can still technically play him, but you have a backup in case you miss your charge, or people are just being annoying, because people are annoying a lot. So you have your pills to attack them when they just keep running a little bit too far away from you, or they keep jumping around or air blasting you, or whatever it is people do to try and stop Demo Knights. It's a style I don't really go for, honestly, but I've seen a lot of people do it, and it looks quite fun. This next type of Demoman player are the kind of player who only really equips the parachute, the sticky jumper, and then the Ullapool caber. Now, these guys just throw themselves into a big group of enemies and try and get as much damage off as possible with the caber. And they don't really care that much about getting out of that situation. Now, it's a cool play style, but it used to be a lot better before the Ullapool caber got nerfed, since you actually used to be able to one-hit kill people with this, a super high-risk, high-reward item. But like most of the weapons that had a really unique and fun gimmick, it's just kind of been ruined. Now, I'm sure everybody knows one of these next player types. Now, number 6 is the Demoman who never, ever hits their shots. It doesn't matter if the guy is standing right in front of them. They will still somehow flick and somehow miss that shot. When you see these guys playing demo on your team, you're actually annoyed because they're taking up a player slot of somebody who could be doing something to help you, and they're not doing anything with it. They are absolutely useless. It gets even worse when these guys are wearing unusuals and have Australians and stuff like that. Demo is hard, man. It's really difficult to get really good at, and honestly, I think I kind of fit this category the best. The next type of player are the Demoman jumping gods. Like, I've seen videos of this. This is stupid. How do people even attempt this stuff or learn it or really get good at it? Like, how do people do this? I thought about trying to learn to sticky jump as a video a few years ago. Tried for 20 minutes, then scrapped the video entirely. I suck at it, and I think I will continue to suck at it for the rest of my life. Fair play, though, to anybody who can chain more than one extra jump from a sticky bomb together. Like, I'm not sure how useful it is in an actual game, but I'm sure there's moments that this specific skill would come in quite clutch. Maybe, just maybe, I will revisit this at some point, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy just being on the ground. I do want to see more demos doing this in game, or actually maybe not, because it's really scary. The 8th type of player is the competitive player. Comp demos are a different breed. They're literally so freaking good at the game. They never miss pipes. They always seem to know where you are and where you're coming from. And they're just super annoying to deal with when you're playing against them. If you are ever playing against them. I saw a lot of these guys in my Face It games, and they made them unbearable. It was so frustrating, but for the most part in casuals, you don't really see these guys. But in my Face It games, they were literally so frustrating to play against. They are insanely good players, insanely annoying to fight. I can't even be mad. I'm just not meant to be playing against these people. They're just ridiculously good at the game. Number 9 is the Trimp Lord. These guys you see once at the spawn point of the map, and the next time you see them, they're flying over your head with speed lines behind them, traveling a million miles an hour towards where the enemy spawns. And then maybe a few seconds later, you either see them get a bunch of kills in a kill feed, or you see that they've managed to somehow catapult themselves off the map. I don't even want to start trying to wrap my head around how that works, or how people even discovered that trimping was a thing. I'm sure it was probably somebody just like sliding up a ramp a little bit weird, or sliding up a slope on a map a little bit weird, and then figuring it out from there. But that's like asking the first guy who discovered milk what he was up to. Like, excuse me? Demoman has so many things I wish I knew how to do, but we'll probably never have the time to properly master. Like, trimping looks so cool. Sticky bomb jumping looks so cool. Loads of Demoman's gameplay elements look amazing. So, the 10th and final type of Demoman player is the Demopan. I asked people for contributions to this video, and there were most people saying I couldn't make this video without mentioning the Demopan, so here they are. These guys are like the Demo Knights, but they use a weapon that makes way less sense for the subclass, and somehow it works just as well, and is at least 10% funnier. People ask me at least once a week on stream, it feels like, especially since I've been playing Demoman recently, and they all want me to play Demopan. And now that I've said this in a video, I'm sure I won't be able to escape the amount of people asking me. Oh no. So there we have it. That is 10 types of Demoman players in TF2. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like. It means a lot to me and helps the channel. And another way of helping the channel is by clicking the subscribe button. Let's see if we can get this channel to reach 120k sometime soon. I've been working on that goal for a while. As you know, my channel is really struggling recently. So let's see if we can make it happen.